Hello, sixth grade. So for the last week or so, we've been talking about how to multiply fractions. If you remember, first we looked at how to multiply fractions using visual geometric models by drawing our boxes and doing some shading, and then we looked at the actual mathematical rules for multiplying fractions. So now we're going to switch gears and talk about how to divide fractions. And so for today's video, we're going to start by dividing whole numbers by fractions, and we're going to start by using, again, some visual geometric models. So the first thing I want you to think about is this problem I've put in the box here. So it says, I have decided to give 2/3 of a Hershey's candy bar out to students as a reward for earning an A on the dividing fractions quiz. If I have a total of 4 candy bars, how many students could receive a reward? Well, let's think about what we're actually doing for this problem here. We are dividing 4 candy bars into 2/3 pieces. So really what this problem is it's a division problem. Okay, it's the division problem of 4 divided by 2/3. So now we're going to think about this problem using geometric models. Okay, so down here in this space, I'm just going to draw 4 rectangles to represent my 4 Hershey bars. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so now, because I'm trying to split these Hershey bars into 2/3 pieces, I need to divide each of these single Hershey bars into thirds. Okay, so that means I'm going to split this one into thirds, this one into thirds, and so on for my last two. Okay, so now each of my 4 Hershey bars here are split into thirds. Okay, now let's think about what would 2/3 look like. Okay, 2/3 of one Hershey bar would look like this. There's 1/3, and there's 2/3. Okay, so this little group right here represents 2/3 of a Hershey bar. So according to my problem, each student who gets an A gets 2/3 of a Hershey bar. So this little part that I've circled right here goes to one student. Now let's look at what would another 2/3 of a Hershey bar look like. There's 1/3. There's another 1/3 for my second Hershey bar. So if I circle these 2 pieces here, another student gets those 2 pieces right there. So now I can give each of these circled parts here to 2 students. Now I'm going to continue going in this pattern. I'm going to see how many total students can I give 2/3 of a Hershey bars to. So I'm just going to keep on circling 2/3 parts until I run out of my Hershey bars. So now I'm at 4 students. I have 4 circled pieces. There's another 2/3 of a Hershey bar, so there's a 5th student. And then finally, this is my last 2/3 of a Hershey bar, so there's a 6th student. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total students that I can give 2/3 of a Hershey bar. And that means that 4 divided by 2/3 is equal to 6. So this here is visually what it means to divide a whole number by a fraction. You start with your whole number parts. We started with 4 of our Hershey bars. We split each of those up into thirds, and then we figured out how many groups of 2/3, so how many groups of 2 could I split each of my pieces up into? And the answer to that was 6. So now let's think about that when we're solving these other fraction division problems here. So if I move down the page, for example 1, we have 3 divided by 1/4. So to think about this visually, I'm going to start by drawing a model that represents 3 holes. So that's just going to be 3 rectangles. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. And I'm dividing each of these rectangles into fourths. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces there. 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. So now I'm thinking, okay, how many 1/4 groups can I make? Well, 1/4 is just going to be one piece. So there's 1 right there. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So what that means is if I split 3 wholes into 1/4 pieces, there's going to be a total of 12 of those 1/4 pieces. So the answer to this problem, 3 divided by 1/4, is 12. My next problem, I have 2 divided by 3/4. So we'll start out with a geometric model to represent 2 wholes. So there's 1 and there's 2. I'm again splitting the my pieces into fourths. My denominator here is 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 for that one, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. This time I'm thinking, how many groups of 3/4 pieces can I make from my 2 wholes? So how many group of 3/4 can I make from the 2 wholes? So 3/4 would be 1, 2, 3 pieces. So there's one group of 3/4. 1, 2, 3. There's a second group of 3/4. And now you'll see that we've run out of pieces to do a third group. Okay, each group has to have 3 pieces in it. Well, I only have 2 pieces remaining. So let's think about what fraction of a group do these 2 pieces represent. Okay, each of these pieces is 1/4. Okay, but again, each of my groups here has to have 3 total pieces. So when I think about what part of a group do I have 2 out of my 3 required pieces. So this is really 2/3 of a group. Okay, 2/3 of a group. So the answer to this problem is going to be a mixed number. I have one whole group plus another whole group, so that's 2 whole groups, plus I have 2/3 of a third group. Okay, so the answer to this problem is going to be the mixed number 2 and 2/3. Okay, for my last problem, we have 5 divided by 2/5. So we'll go ahead and start by drawing a model to represent 5 wholes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we are splitting each of these pieces into fifths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll keep going until we get each of our 5th pieces here. Okay, so now let's look and see how many pieces are we taking per group. We're splitting these into 2/5, so that means we need 2 pieces per group for this division problem. So there's one group. There's another one. And so we'll keep going. Every 2 pieces is going to be a group for this problem. So we're up to 4 now. There's 5 groups. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and now we've run out of pieces. Okay, so let's look at how many whole groups we have so far. Again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I know that the whole number to my answer for this problem is going to be 12. But then let's think about what fraction of a group is this last piece right here. Well, since every group has 2 pieces in it, if I only have 1 piece as my last group, then I have half of a group. So the answer to this problem is going to be 12 plus 1/2, or the mixed number 12 and 1/2. Okay, so when you do your first dividing fractions assignment, this is how you're going to be doing each of the problems. Again, because I want you to get a visual picture for what it really means to divide a whole number by a fraction. Until I see you the next time, have a great day. You're all wonderful people, and take care.